Hello, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let me just make sure that this goes live. As we're starting here, I will introduce myself. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back. I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial, multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. My computer was talking. You heard the backup. I sound great. I am doing Daily Boost for Love in Action Network. Love in Action Network is a peer support mental health organization where we provide the tools that have helped us heal so that you can heal and put your love in action. Today is Heart Chakra Wednesday. We are going to start with Black Liturgy's post for Sonya Massey. Rest in power. She deserved better. As do we all. Quite frankly, we deserve better, and I'm gonna try not to completely lose it because I'm still processing. You can find our CEO, CEP, Andre Stith, Dr. Flo on all platforms at Andre in the Flow, and join us at lovedandlovable.bio.link. You can also join my new Telegram conversation because right now, we need conversation, as Joyous Wind Rider Jimenez said to us last week in Love and Art in Love and Action Network. Anyway, did it go live? It did go live. Excellent connection, it says. Why don't I see your comments, Dr. Flo? Oh, there it is. Do it. Do it to it. Yeah. Okay. So, let's get started. Like I said, this is from Black Liturgies. I'm going to read the caption first and then I'll read the slides and we're going to just take a breath together. It says, a pause in my hiatus because Sonya Massey was, and she still should be, shot 3 times in her nightdress in her home because this country gives badges and guns to spineless cowards content to destroy us. Demanding justice, yes, but with the quiet interior recognition that justice won't bring her back. The stanzas from Audre Lorde are from her poem, Need a choral of Black women's voices. She said she wrote it for Black women to read aloud on days like this. Remember your bodies today, breathing with you. And on the top of these slides, it says, for Sonya Massey. Her first words at the door, please don't hurt me. Sonya Massey knew what we've always known, that those who claim heroism in this country are just as likely to be cowards and more concerned with protecting their own fragile egos than those who call on them for help. Evil in uniform, and she was punished for knowing it. Justice is not enough. For Sonya Massey, this woman is Black, so her blood is shed in silence. This woman is Black, so her blood falls to the earth like the droppings of birds to be washed away by silence and rain. For Sonya Massey, how much of this truth can I bear to see and still live unblinded? How much of this pain can I use? We cannot live without our lives. We cannot live without our lives. Oh boy. Okay. In this country, Black women traditionally have had compassion for everybody else except ourselves. We have cared for whites because we had to, for pay or survival. We have cared for our children and our fathers and our brothers and our lovers. Our scarred, broken, battered, and dead daughters and sisters are a mute testament to that reality. Inhale. The world reveals itself. Exhale for what we've always known. Inhale. The world reveals itself. Exhale for what we've always known. Inhale. The enemy lurks. Exhale. I remember my body. Inhale. The enemy lurks. Exhale. I remember my body. Late last night, because as I saw Tamika D. Mallory say this morning, that I'm not sure that this one has fully processed. And I'm not sure, like T'Challa, right? Like, this one hits different, and I don't know if it's the time. I don't know if it's the cruelty with which she was taken. But I got up and I said, like I've said every single time, how much more blood? How much more blood does whiteness demand until a critical mass decides that it's been enough? I saw on 38th in Chicago, they posted the last words of too many Black people murdered senselessly by the state. And George Floyd's will always stick out to me. He said, "Mama, I'm going through it." And when we reach for those that we so heartlessly place into mama and auntie tropes, and we expect them to save us only to kill them, how much more blood? How much more blood of children and women and femmes and non-binaries and men? How much more blood? Y'all don't see this often anymore, and I'm not going to apologize for it. The world reveals itself for what we've always known. And I asked last night, as I ask the school shootings, and I ask when this happens, what are you doing differently this time? What action are you taking differently? Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. And if we want to really be honest about it, that is preserving colonization. It's preserving white supremacy, and it is upholding state-sanctioned murders of people like Sonya Massey. And the murder of anyone is the murder of all of us. My person hurts today. I have to believe in shared humanity. I have to believe that it's still there in all of us. And I know people need breaks, and I know it's a lot to hold. And I know people are scared to speak out, and I know people are scared to even just have a conversation. And I know that the people that have reached out to me that are like, "I'm so sorry, I just don't understand." I want to yell at them, and I want to take my anger out on them, and I want to just unleash all of it. And I know it doesn't help, because I know that on July 6th, when that man murdered her, that he took something from every single one of us, including himself. And I have to remember that even he deserves to eat. And what I was going to bring to the table today was this conversation about how we dehumanize everyone. We sit here and we say he's a felon, and I hate him too, but calling him a felon is dehumanizing. It's ripping our humanity from the inside. Calling her a cop is ripping our humanity from the inside. It's what allows for a man to go in and murder a woman over a pot of boiling water. She said, "Please don't hurt me," because she had been hurt her entire life by men like him, and it didn't matter the color. We've got to stop hurting each other. And we're all going to do it. But we've got to learn how to heal from it. We've got to learn how to be in community with each other. We've got to learn how to not dehumanize people that we don't like or people that we don't agree with. We've got to have the conversations. How much more blood does whiteness demand? The world is still watching. It's been watching since George Floyd. It's been watching since Eric Garner. It's been watching since Trayvon Martin. It's been watching since the white Europeans stole people from the coast of Africa. It has been watching. And my question is, how much more blood and what action are you taking that is different this time? What is your decision today to preserve the lives of people just like you and just like Sonya? And why not us? Diara Ballinger asked that on a podcast yesterday, talking about Kamala. And she said, why not us? And that's my question. In addition to the other two that I've asked, why not you? If not you, then who? Why not you? Why not you to preserve your own humanity? Why not you to talk to your communities about humanity? Why not you to preserve the lives of the people around you? Why not you? Why not us? Why not us? Why not us? The letting of blood is not always in the actual act of slicing skin or a bullet to the head. It is in what they rip away from us every single day. Let me grab my baby really quick, y'all. Baby. gonna get the baby food. Y'all don't panic, and we're gonna move on. Thank you for holding space, and thank you for letting me have that moment. A reminder that grief is never linear. A reminder that we can all care more, and we can all love more, even when you think you can't. And it is because of a heart chakra, my love for the world, my love for every single person, that I sit here and I mourn. And I don't just mourn for Sonya, and I don't just mourn for the Black people. I mourn for what this takes from white people. I mourn every single day to see how heartless people are. I mourn for them too. And there's gotta be space for that. I mourn for how harmful it has made them. I mourn for their inability to love themselves. I mourn for the division that it causes, because it's a division within myself as a person that is biracial. That division is really difficult to hold. It's because I love everyone. As much as I'm not a people person, I love everyone. I love people. I love fearlessly and unabandoned. And I wish that I didn't have to hold it. I wish that I didn't have to hold it. Okay. Let's do heart chakra. Y'all see me being a mom, holding it with my face. Oh my god. Okay, so y'all know the facts about the heart chakra. I already told you the I will post this stuff. I've been in and out with Dr. Flo this morning, and he said some momentous things as we deconstruct our beliefs about Kamala, and you know, the all the information that we've taken in and how it keeps us down, and our effort to lift ourselves back up in community and out of community and personally and collectively. I'll put up the facts later. Sonya is more important. But I'm going to read some reflection questions about the heart chakra. And I think the first two, which I may have read last week, are appropriate. Self-love and acceptance. How do I show love and compassion to myself? Do I practice self-care and self-respect consistently? What are my feelings towards my own worth and value? And my love for others. How do I express love and compassion towards others? Am I able to forgive those who have hurt me? And if not, what is holding me back? Do I feel worthy of receiving love from others? I'll read them again. I'm not going to answer them today. How do I show love and compassion to myself? How do I practice self-care and self-respect consistently? What are my current feelings towards my own worth and value? How do I express love and compassion towards others? Am I able to forgive those who have hurt me? If not, what is holding me back? Do I feel worthy of receiving love from others? All right, and now the Melody Beatty. Let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Is it day 4? I think it's day 4. Inventory focus. This is always a questioning day. This is from 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact by Melody Beatty, and we read this daily in our network. Day 4. Okay. Responding to duty. Responding to duty separates the men from the boys and the women from the girls. Can you let go of what you would rather be doing and do something else? The inventory focus. Have you ever ignored or neglected your duties? What were the consequences of that? After my divorce, I was swamped by bills and not making much money. I hid those bills deep in a drawer. That didn't help. I could still hear them calling my name from any room in the house. Is some duty whispering or screaming at you right now? Wouldn't it be easier to just say yes? I used to be angry about this, that whenever body cam footage came out, or whenever some tragedy happened, or whenever a murder happened, that people flock to my page. I see the uptick. I see you all in my stories. I see you all waiting for me to tell you what to do, waiting for me to have an opinion, waiting for me to share. And I used to shy away from it. And last night I said, what would it be like if I said yes? What would it be like if I just threw open the doors? What would it be like if I held space as you want me to do? Sonya deserved a man of duty. A man who was protecting and serving. But you can't protect and serve when you don't think people are people. And that's not a far cry from even those who don't pull the trigger. There's a lot of people that dehumanize each other. And there's a lot of people that need to find the humanity for people that they disagree with. And people that they hate. It's easier. It is easier to love than it is to hate. It is easier. It's just easier to say yes. And I wish for him, because if we're going to talk about true abolition, then we're not talking about punitive justice. We're talking about loving him too. And helping him heal so that he can love himself. As Dr. Flo says, everything is a call for love. And Sonya shouldn't have had to pay the price. But that is the price that we will continue to pay until we decide to heal and to actually love each other. And to actually see everyone as human. My baby's pooping, y'all. My duty to my kid. My duty to my kid is to love myself enough.
is to love myself fiercely and unabandoned. My duty to the world is to do that. He will heal in prison. But that's a whole nother discussion. Why do we have prisons? Prisons are left over from the hate that created the slave trade. So much has been done, and so many people have been harmed and killed and murdered. Because there just wasn't enough love. What is your duty? What is your duty to yourself? And what are you doing different this time? I'll be back on Friday. Dr. Flo is on tomorrow. I'm gonna finish feeding my baby and pop back into the pop-up lives and continue in my duty. Continue to be anti-racist. Be safe. Make a mask. Wear a mask. Do good work. Make good trouble. I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and nobody can change that. Nobody can change it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.